Morning. Happy Friday. And, hope you're having a great start to the end of your week here. We certainly are. Just wrapped up 5 by 5 minutes, full press. That'll wake you up. And speaking of waking up, looks like the rest of the city is going to join us here. Beautiful day. Just want to say thanks to the people out there encouraging this activity that we're doing out here. And also, I'll be honest, like, I love the kind of digital high fives. It motivates me straight up. I love hearing back from people I care about, and that's athletes specifically. But beyond that, I also kind of realize that I have a bit of a responsibility, and that I'm the only one that gets to say what I want. In this sport, you are working for somebody, and that somebody isn't a somebody. It's usually a board or a collection of parents or whatever it is. It's people who lack a long-term view of what they're doing and taking a short-term leadership approach. And I'm not, and I'll explain, and I feel this needs some explaining because appearances are misleading. And it starts with our appearances, our boats. People see us going by, and I get a lot of compliments on our boats. You know why? Because they're awesome. They're amazing. They're beautiful. They're fast. But when people see beautiful things like that, they always misinterpret them. Always. I get a lot of like, oh, how much did the parents pay for those boats? What? I run my business. I invest in it. Well, Matt, isn't that your job? Aren't you no, it's not. It's my business. I own it with my wife. We invest in it. I don't take a dime from this company to feed my family whoa, Matt, how is that possible? Because I work my ass off, and it's 2019, and this thing called the internet, eBay. Here's the truth. Those boats are paid, by the hard work of my wife and I, because neither of us take a dime and continue to work in other areas. But B, I sell screen printed concert posters and have been for a while, and that's the capital that produces those boats. How else am I going to do it? And it kind of goes with like the appearances of what's happening here. Like, I'm not done on the weekends. Are you done? You taking time off? Great, good for you. I'm working to maintain my happiness, which means, for me, more money for more boats and more oars. I want more. I'm not ready. I'm not done investing. So we're going to continue to. So what I do, I go flip it. I'm looking for like undervalued toys at garage sales. I'm doing things with it's not spare time. It's time. All of your time is the same. I hear all these things about work-life balance. I don't believe in that. I have my life, and I tend to work all of it. What are you doing? I hope it's the same. I hope you are engaged in a way that is never-ending in producing your happiness. There. It takes a lot. And just like this takes a lot. So I hope you all have the opportunity to go out this weekend and live a little bit, and whatever that is. Have some self-awareness. Not all of you have to be working 12 hours 7 days a week, but I hope you're headed towards the place that you want to be. And I recognize for those of you who are doing that and the hard work, and maybe it sucks. Maybe you're grinding and you're just out of college, and maybe you're working that shitty job. But put in the work and you'll get where you need to go. And I really do believe that, because nobody wants to work nowadays. Everybody's talking about self-care, and those things are important. Again, don't get me wrong. But the people who need to focus on their self-care and this and they probably aren't happy. So I would pursue happiness. I don't need a dime to make myself happy. I just need to continue to do what I want. And so if that sounds like happiness to you, look at that. I'm even tearing up. Look at that. It's a little cold out here. Go get it. If happiness is what you want, ignore what everybody is telling you, because they're all telling you no. And you know what? All those people are older than 40 right now, and none of them grew up with the internet. and they don't understand it. They're scared of it, and they can't understand how people are using it like they are. So I'd encourage you, if you have any level of dissatisfaction with what's going on in your life, to go a little bit harder, to go take agency in what happens to you. And it involves work. So if you're willing to put in the work, good things will follow. So have that frame your weekend. Friday isn't about celebrating the work being done. Friday is about looking forward to that opportunity to take the next step towards your happiness. Frame it that way. Love it. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.